Have you ever wondered if that old quarter in your pocket from 1976 could be worth a fortune? What secrets does it hold? What stories does it tell? Join me as we dive deep into the fascinating world of the 1976 Bicentennial quarters and uncover their hidden value. The rare errors, the collector's secrets, and the timeless history that makes these coins more than just spare change. This is a journey through American coinage you do not want to miss. In the year 1976, the United States of America celebrated its 200th anniversary of independence, a moment that called for national pride commemoration and a sense of unity that would bring together people from every corner of the nation. And what better way to honor such a monumental milestone than by creating a coin that would circulate in the hands of millions, reminding every American of the struggle, the sacrifice, and the triumph that gave birth to the country we know today. The Bicentennial quarter became a symbol of this celebration, minted in the years 1975 and 1976. These quarters bore a unique reverse design, a departure from the standard eagle that had graced the back of the Washington quarter since 1932. Instead, they featured a colonial drummer boy, standing proudly with a victory torch encircled by 13 stars, representing the original colonies. The obverse retained the familiar profile of George Washington, sculpted by John Flanagan. Yet with a subtle twist, the date was replaced with the dual date 1976, marking the bicentennial span. This small change transformed the everyday quarter into a piece of history, a time capsule that could be found in lunchboxes, pockets, vending machines, and cash registers across the nation. But the story of the Bicentennial quarter does not start in the minting presses. Alone, it begins in the minds of the American people, the Treasury Department, and the artists who competed to create a design worthy of the anniversary. The design competition was fierce, with thousands of submissions pouring in from talented artists across the country. The winning design for the quarter was submitted by Jack L.R. His depiction of the colonial drummer boy struck a chord with the selection committee, capturing both the revolutionary spirit and the sense of youthful patriotism that the bicentennial celebrations hoped to inspire. Once the design was chosen, the mints in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco went to work producing millions upon millions of these special quarters. The Philadelphia and Denver mints produced circulation strikes, while the San Francisco mint focused on proof and special silver-clad issues. These special collector sets were minted in 40% silver, a nod to the precious metal that once was common in American coinage. Before the switch to clad compositions in 1965, the silver-clad versions became highly sought after by collectors both then and now, as they offer a tangible connection to the past and a level of craftsmanship that stands out in the hands of any numismatist. When we look deeper into the mintage numbers, we see that the Philadelphia Mint produced over 809 million of these quarters, the Denver Mint contributed nearly 860 million, and the San Francisco Mint struck millions more in proof and silver-clad sets altogether. This means that the Bicentennial quarter is one of the most common commemorative coins in American history. Yet within this massive production lie the secrets that make some of these quarters far more valuable than their face value would suggest. The world of coin errors, varieties, and high-grade specimens turns the ordinary into the extraordinary. Let us first consider the condition of these coins. In numismatics, condition is king, and for bicentennial quarters, finding one in mint state 67 or higher is a true challenge given the circulation, wear, bag marks, and handling that these coins endured. To find one in pristine condition, with strong luster-sharp details and no distracting marks, is like discovering a hidden gem. Auction houses have recorded sales of high-grade bicentennial quarters, fetching hundreds or even thousands of dollars. When graded by reputable services like PCGS or NGC, the key is in the strike, the luster, and the eye appeal. Collectors pay a premium for coins that stand out under the glass magnifier. But beyond condition, we have the fascinating realm of errors and varieties. The Bicentennial quarter has its share of known varieties, including the elusive double die obverse, where doubling can be seen in the lettering or in Washington's profile. This doubling results from a misalignment during the die creation process, producing a coin that is instantly recognizable to trained eyes and worth significantly more than face value. Then there are off-center strikes, broad strikes, clipped planchets, and even transitional errors, where a coin may have been struck on the wrong metal planchet. Though rare, these anomalies capture the imagination of collectors who revel in the thrill of the hunt, searching through rolls of old quarters, hoping to find that one coin that turns an afternoon of searching into a story worth telling. The silver-clad versions present their own appeal. The San Francisco Mint issued these as part of special collector sets, and they can command a nice premium, especially when still sealed in their original packaging. These coins contain 40% silver, unlike their copper, nickel-clad counterparts, which makes them not only numismatically interesting, but also a small hedge against the fluctuations of precious metal markets. Over the decades, many people forgot about these sets, leaving them tucked away in drawers, attics, and safety deposit boxes, waiting for a new generation to rediscover them and bring them back into the light. Every time a bicentennial quarter changes hands, it carries with it a piece of the American story. It reminds us of a time when the nation came together to celebrate its birth, to honor its founding fathers, and to look forward to a future of promise and potential. But beyond the patriotic symbolism, the bicentennial quarter has also become a gateway for many new collectors. Its unique design often sparks curiosity, prompting someone to ask, why does this quarter look different? What is the story behind it? And from that single coin, a lifelong passion for coin collecting can be born. Numismatics is a hobby that connects us to history, art, economics, and even the people who came before us. Each coin is a witness to transactions both big and small, from buying a cup of coffee to paying for a bus ride. These coins have seen life unfold in ways we can only imagine today. The value of a bicentennial quarter depends on multiple factors. The standard circulation strike in worn condition will usually be worth its face value 25 cents. But those in mint, state high grade can jump significantly in value. A pristine MS-67 could bring several $100s, while an MS-68, if ever found, could bring thousands. The silver-clad versions add intrinsic metal value and collector interest as well. Error coins, depending on rarity and demand, can fetch impressive prices on the secondary market. Collectors use tools like coin shows, online auctions, and price guides to keep up with these changing values, always seeking the next big find. The journey does not end with just the quarter. The bicentennial celebration also saw the release of special designs for the half-dollar and the Eisenhower dollar, both bearing dual dates and unique reverses that celebrate American heritage. The Kennedy half-dollar featured Independence Hall, and the Eisenhower dollar displayed the Liberty Bell superimposed on the moon, connecting the past with the space-age optimism of the 70s. Together, these coins form a set that stands as one of the most memorable moments in modern U.S. coinage. So when you hold a bicentennial quarter in your hand, you are not just holding 25 cents, you are holding a reminder of what the country stands for. You are holding a miniature piece of art, history, and culture that bridges generations for collectors. These coins are not just metal. They are stories, they are memories, they are connections to the ideals that gave birth to the United States, and to the people who carry those ideals forward every day. So whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a curious beginner, remember to look closely at every bicentennial quarter you come across. Check the condition, the mint, mark the strike, the possibility of errors, because you never know when that small coin in your change might just be the gateway to discovering a fortune or a story worth telling for years to come. Keep searching, keep learning, and keep the spirit of history alive, one quarter at a time.